That is right, you read the title right. Werehog Sonic finally has a voice.
Okay, let's go.
Alright, and here we go. We're about to go into Urban Canyon. I actually picked my map, my choice this time, so that's exciting. Now, this mod was made by Dre, and I actually made a YouTube short about this quite a bit ago, and I only just now came around to actually making a showcase for it. I was debating whether I should or not, but I feel like this is such a big topic in the Sonic Crossworlds community that it should be something, and here you go, it's already starting, something that should be addressed, and something that should be showcased so more people are in the know about it, for sure. Now, there's two different versions of this, and people have come with complaints about the QTE sounds being a bit too much, and I'm pretty sure this is the toned down version because, yeah, look at this. It's a lot of doorbell sounds. And if you're someone who likes to use extreme gear, in which you do snake a lot when you use extreme gear, that sound is going to be playing a lot. And over an extended period of time, that can get kind of annoying. So there is a version with no QTE sounds, which I will also try. I don't know how much immersion is going to take away from the voice pack. I imagine not much, because the main problem was that he was just not speaking at all. And I mean, now we have best of both worlds, I'd say. I'm not sure how I feel about the QTE sounds yet. I'll have to form my own opinion after playing for a bit. But just the fact that we have this in the first place is beautiful. And I can't stress enough, like, to thank Dre for this mod. It's amazing. This also means we can get more voices for other characters in the future, like SpongeBob, who seemingly has no voice, which I don't think makes any sense, right? Because they already went through the effort to get the collaboration with I actually don't know who owns, would it be Nickelodeon? Whoever owns SpongeBob, the rights for that. And why would they not go through the extra little bit of effort to add voice lines for him, right? And if it's an issue with what's it called? If it's an issue with other translations, I just feel like it's okay. No? Like, maybe I'm wrong in thinking that way, but I just feel like just giving them the English voices, it's fine. There might be some exclusions in other languages, but at least they won't end up in a limbo where they have no voices at all, and it just kind of becomes a weird topic, like it has been in the Crossworlds community. And by the way, for anyone wondering, this is the Gadget kit I am running right now. Right, the Drift Charge kit, which is basically a combination. Ooh, don't change that. Which is basically a combination of level 1 quick charge and level 2 quick charge, as I believe that it is anyways. As well as giving you a bit more handling, like it says. And then level 3, I believe, just gives me a little bit more time to charge level 3 to eventually get to level 4, where invincibility is definitely priority number 1. I can't tell you how many times I've dodged a Boom Boo, a Heavyweight, Slime, and that has led me to just front run all my way to victory. It's great. Although, one consequence, I guess, if you can call it that, is it does kind of rely on you using extreme gear. I've tried getting some of my friends to play the Gadget kit with cars, and it just doesn't really work out the same way. But if you do use this Gadget kit, let me know on a car, and yeah, if it works out well for you. Now, Werehog Sonic also has voice lines for these, but it is just kind of a quiet howl, which I wish that was tuned up a little bit louder, because it is pretty quiet compared to everyone else's. Oh, Kronos Island, here we go. And the creator for this mod has said they are... What is... Oh, okay, the disparity in ranks here is a bit weird. that Dre, the creator of this mod, is willing to add more onto the mod in the future, which is exciting. And I'm curious what other voice clips they could grab out of and what's actually needed for a voice pack. Because, yeah, there's definitely plenty of doorbells. Because I feel like in the middle of the races, there are quite a bit of voice lines characters use. And the ones I'm hearing the most for Werehog Sonic right now is, yeah, yep, that. So I wonder how many more voice lines we could get. Definitely the ones for the stickers. And definitely, I don't know, because there is a there is an animation for the victory for the Grand Prix, and for the Grand Prix, I'll show a clip of it.
Congratulations!
He does kind of just not do much until the very end, where he does the same howl as the sticker sounds. So I would like to see a bit more. I definitely would. Now, there's also a problem if you overload the voice lines. Like, you gotta get a good balance in there. Some would say the more the merrier, but I honestly disagree. I feel like there has to be a good balance. If it's too much, then it gets kind of like... I feel like if there's too many voice lines for one character, there's gonna be the need, or the feeling of needing to fill out every action with a voice line, which I honestly don't agree with. I feel like it's fine if you just don't say something for some of the voice lines. So I hope this mod doesn't take that direction, honestly. If there's any feedback I could give, it would be that. If I can, get something... Actually, I should probably save this. So, Kronos Island... Oh, well, never mind. Oh, those are item swaps. Okay. Yep. I missed out on that. Well, I would have lost the boost wisp anyways. But having a speed item at the end is super crucial. And not getting hit at the end right here is also very crucial. And I'm off the map. And I got bumped off again. I actually do want to make a tier list for all the maps in the game at some point as well. There's multiple videos I have planned actually to upload. I recently played in a tournament, which, oh god, Kronos. Do I go for the run back? Let's go for the run back. Let me see if I can get revenge. I played in a tournament, which I definitely want to make a video out of, just detailing my experience and showing the results, because it's my first tournament in Sonic Crossworlds. And I feel like the tournament scene for this game is looking pretty good, although I have noticed there's quite an influx of bagging, which if you don't know what bagging is, it comes from Mario Kart, notably Mario Kart 8 I believe, but I could be wrong in that. Most notably in Mario Kart 8, 8 Deluxe anyways, you would just wait at item boxes to get strong items, and then take a couple shortcuts towards the final lap to really make a comeback and secure yourself minimum 3rd place. So the tournament scene could be... Oh god, there's a monster truck right there. When is he gonna use that? Anyways, what I was saying. The tournament scene could be having like a lot of bagging, which I don't... Oh! Okay. Which I don't prefer. I prefer seeing people actually like race, because the reason Mario Kart 8 got kind of bland and stale is because online you just saw the same thing over and over again. It was just you either bag or you lose pretty much. And it's kind of unfortunate because I really liked Mario Kart 8. As a veteran player, I guess you could say. Actually, I'd say a very seasoned player. I have over 1,000 hours on the game. So I definitely know. I was there, pre-bagging era and post-bagging era. So yeah, I hope this game doesn't suffer that same fate. So, wow, it's a lot of doorbell sounds. Can I take this actually? Let's see this. Yep, took that, nice. I can't use this. I really want to get on this this blimp right here. Gives a lot of speed. Alright. I do have a boost wisp. And I'd prefer keeping this bomb in slot 1. Unless absolutely necessary to use. Because if a slicer comes up, that means it'll take my bomb and not my boost wisp. So I'm gonna have to hope for the best. A slime item would also kind of ruin it. So I'm hoping for none of that. Although I'm hoping for a lot here. Seems like the people behind me that aren't in my top 4 seem to be pretty far behind, so the risk of bumping. Oh! Okay, let me not speak up too soon. Okay. The risk of bumping isn't that high. Not as much as the previous race anyway. Use this a bit early here. Visibility just in case. Someone had a laser in front of me. Well, top 3 is nice. A top 3 is nice. Yeah, no voice for the end right there. I hope to see more. I hope to see more for sure. Alright, this time we got an Aqua Forest. Someone with 5,700 points up top. Wow. A lot of free time. That's a lot of free time. It is quite unfortunate that these kind of mods are only accessible to people on PC. I could be mistaken, and if someone does mod stuff on PlayStation, Xbox, or Switch, which Lord forbid you mod stuff on Switch, because that basically guarantees you a bricked Switch. So I wouldn't recommend that. But if there are any, let me know and like how it works out. Because this means, since the community has to give voices to these characters, the people who are playing on console that can't mod the game are just kind of stuck with these voiceless characters that should have voices, like Werehog Sonic or Joker. Hatsune Miku was given voices, which I don't know why she was the exception and not Joker, when they both are owned by the Sega IP. Both IPs are owned by Sega, I believe, unless I'm mistaken there. It just doesn't make any sense, because it's not like Joker doesn't talk. They could easily give him some voice lines. I don't know. It's a very weird decision. I mean, Werehog Sonic as well. He's the most clear example. We can use this early. Maybe an item set coming up here. So I want him to have something free here. Okay, missed that. I'll take this though. Haven't had to use an item in a bit, so I wonder if people are just reserving. I see 2 monster trucks in the bag. Oh, here it comes. Item swaps. All right. You know, when this song comes on, you have to play. Okay. I was gonna say you have to play like your life's on the line, and then I just get hit by that. I'm not gonna take this path actually, because it is lower than the main path. Oh, that sucks. All right. Get to re-accelerate. Get the shortcut. Nice. Sonic, I beg of you. Okay. Sonic, please. I can't get level 4. That's fine. That's fine. If only I could boost in here. Maybe it's not a first place, but a second place is very acceptable. Nice. I'll take that. Whew. That boom was kind of scary actually. I wasn't sure I was going to be able to go far enough to the right to actually dodge that. But yeah, back to what I was saying. I just feel like there are exceptions like Steve and the Creeper and stuff, because obviously they don't talk. But for characters like Joker, like other Sega characters, I feel like it should be more than fine to give them voices, because they have the rights to it, no? And they're already going through all the trouble of adding the voice lines, so why not just keep that going? And it really is a shame, because, you know, there's gonna be some player out there. Well, okay, let me not downplay some characters. A lot of people's favorite characters are gonna be Joker, for example. or Ichiban from the Yakuza game. And for their favorite character to not have a voice in this game that arguably is the best Sonic racing game ever, it is disappointing. It is disappointing. Modders will obviously have that covered for PC players, but again, for console players, it's a punch in the gut. It actually is. Got a pretty stacked lobby here, waiting for other players, and here we go. Sweet. So we get a level 4 drift here going. Nah, too late. I was hit by that magnet, that sucks. And I get hit by a random boxing glove, alright. That's okay though. We can get power items to come back. And hey, I don't count this as bagging. I count this as item smuggling because I got hit to the back. Now there's two completely different things. So I'll give myself an excuse here. If people want to punch me all the way back to last place, I will smuggle items to get to the top again. I will. I feel like that's just a given, you know? Monster truck chasing me, yep. Alright. Okay, North Star Islands. I feel like there are shortcuts to take here, especially coming up here. I can take a Goose Wisp into the item box. So I can take the shortcut, plus get another item. Climb item, which is really good. Can definitely use that at some point. I'm just considering my options right now. Where exactly would I use this? Probably the best place to use this. I don't want to use it here. I feel like it's a waste here. The shortcut is so minimal anyways, compared to what else we got in Wonder Museum. It's a shame to waste it here. That's Jesus, that bomb just came running down the lane. Ooh, okay. Try hitting me with that. Monster truck. Yeah, okay, yeah, I have to use it here. Too many people using using items to hit me. Gotta make a quick comeback. Let's see. Hopefully I can get a good item here. I will use the slime in this segue here actually, or this segment. Hopefully that doesn't ricochet on me. Close call. I would want some invisibility here. Thank you. Yep, that's exactly why I wanted it. And that's exactly why I love this gadget kit. Whew. I'm telling you, if you're using the extreme gear, this gadget kit, or at least the ultimate charge one, is so good for situations like that. Because if I were to get hit by that punch right there, it would not have been looking pretty for me. This map is arguably one of my favorite maps. I just love how it's built. It feels nice. The shortcut at the end isn't super devastating for people who... And I'm off the map. The shortcut at the end isn't super devastating for people who are front running, who just lose their spot instantly. Which I think is a big plus, considering how I don't really prefer bagging to be a thing for kart racing games. And giving credit where credit's due, it is kind of hard to make... Uh-oh, am I going off the map? Of course not. It is kind of hard to balance it in a way to where bagging doesn't become super powerful. But at the same time, I think if they design the gadget kits, or just the gadgets in general, if they design the gadgets, I got pause it, in a way where bagging isn't preferred and front running is more, or at the bare minimum, front running or middle of the pack is preferred, I feel like that's going to be much more healthy for the game overall. Because frankly, I think people are done dealing with people bagging in Mario Kart and stuff. Because let's be honest, a lot of the people playing this game are going to be coming off of Mario Karts like on the DS or on the Wii or stuff like that. Because Mario Kart has just been dominating the kart racing meta for the longest time now, for good reason. So I hope the same things that happened to that game isn't gonna happen to this game. Oh, I thought I had 2 items already. Oops. Sorry, whoever hit there. Let me go to the left side. I don't want to get hit by any tornadoes in midair. Gonna dodge that too. It's a shame to use the laser there. Whoa, that launched me weird. But I really don't want to get hit by anything here, especially when I'm in a top spot. Okay. That was unnecessary, dude. What? Oh, come on. I think that kind of solidified me not being able to get top 3 here. Unless I can get a really good item here, because the speed is kind of fixed on this section. Sorry to whoever I hit there. Is that a top 4? Is it? I don't know. Ah, 5th place. Oh, that's a nice looking Sage car with a little, what is that, a little cat at the front? That's cute, I like that. Go. Yep, starting off with the drawbells right away. Going into the off-road. This time he was that good at the game. Hitting every wall. I think the big takeaway from all this essentially is like first of all, a big thank you to all the modders who are willing to put in the work to give the respect to the characters, the DLC characters that they deserve. Because frankly, I think Miku was given the favorite child treatment in all this. Werehog Sonic not having a voice, Joker, Ichiban, it sucks. It really sucks. So, W modding community, and I'm very glad that Sega is actually allowing modding, or at least isn't so against it, unlike another company we know, to where we can make this stuff happen and come to life. Because they really do deserve it. They really do. And again, like I said before, it is a shame that console players are gonna have to be stuck with this issue. I'm off the map! That console players will be stuck. So, I don't know if there's any chance of Sega reconsidering and adding voice lines. I doubt it. But a man can dream, right? Now let's see. This map actually has a really strong shortcut at the end, so I'm hoping I can get something. Ah, okay. I thought that spike ball would have protected me. Nope. No, thank you. So it is pretty important I get another item here. I should say no. Okay. I don't think I can take the shortcut now because of that. Yeah, no, I don't think so. Yeah, I didn't even get a speed item in the first place. Wow! Oh, yeah, that sucks. Oh well, what can you do? So I wanted to get into one more race because I didn't want to end it off like that. It's pretty disappointing. I didn't want to end it off like that. So one more race. Hopefully I can get like a top 3 spot. Or at least a satisfying ending to where I can take a shortcut or something to make up spots. Because I need something nice to happen. Something cool. And Mystic Jungle is a bit of a scary map, admittedly. I don't know how exactly, if that's going to age well or not. Well, we'll see, we'll see. A laser would be very good here, actually. So if I can get a laser, I might just try to hold that for the rest of the race. And take the snake shortcut all the way to the finish line. Because people sleep on a lot of these shortcuts, actually. They really do. Hopefully I can have more invincibility uptime. I don't like this Miku holding the tornado item. Oh, I heard someone popping this tornado item. Yep, there it is. Okay. Get another item here. I still want that laser wisp. I guess I'll use this here. Try and refresh my items. Not a laser wisp. Dodge this though. Oh, that's not good. That's really not good. Okay, you know what? That wasn't the most amazing comeback ever, but at least it saved me from losing a lot of spots. Make sure to check out Dre's Twitter. They will have updates to their Werehog mod, and you can download it for yourself if you want to through Game Banana. I highly recommend it. It's a really cool way to actually get to experience Werehog Sonic the way it feels like he should have been, and yeah, I like it.